So on the part where the Europeans were coming with the Bible, then because they didn't want to die, they accepted the strange religion. And when the Arabs were coming with their Quran and all that teaching, then on the part where these people were coming from, they accepted. But to say that Africa hadn't had any God is false. Because even the religion is telling us that Africans had their own way of worship. Even history, if those archaeologists, when they dig down in the earth, they are finding evidence, the artifacts, that even, like say, the creation itself, the first person to be found on earth was a woman, the head of a woman, showing that, and that woman was a black person, meaning that life itself of the human race started in Africa. The scientists, when they discovered this, they were shocked. And even now, they don't have any explanation. Because the African race was there before any other race. It is us that taught them everything. Even this Egyptian civilization went to Europe building pyramids. There are pyramids in Mexico, pyramids in Portugal, pyramids in the Asian countries. All that was because of the knowledge of Imhotep and those that were there before him. So even now, even the media of today, in the 21st century, they say Africa is a dead continent. Or they draw on the map to make Africa as a small continent as we can see on the map. It's not the truth. The truth of the matter is that all the other 5 continents can come and enter into Africa and live in space. Africa is like the food basket of the whole world. So even if they say they preach on their pulpits, even if you hear the Americans, the Europeans talking on the political side, they say Africa is a dead continent. It is really a lie. Because you can't go to a continent that has nothing to go there and make money. They come here in Africa, destabilize Africa, and they extract the minerals and make their world better than us. So that when we try to stand up, they put their feet on our heads, so that we mustn't be like them. But now, what they used this book called the Bible, and they use the other book called the Quran, so that they can arrest the minds of Africans, brainwash them, thinking that on their own they can't do anything, but they need to believe in a God that has been created by the Americans and the Portuguese by the Berlin Conference, whereby they came and colonized Africa, demarcating Africa is like a way of divide and rule. So as they came with the Bible and they came with the Quran, when the African people submitted to those new religions, then they died that time. Whereby now they think that they can live only if they believe in Jesus or if they believe in Muhammad, forgetting the great teachers like Imhotep and other people. Because anybody now that talks the truth or knows the truth as we discussing now, they hate it. And now they just say, okay, because you say that, it is not you talking, it is the devil through you, which is not the truth. Because even if we read in the Jewish book, which they converted it to be like now, like say the Bible. If we go into Acts chapter 7, verse 22, they talk about Paul say, are you the Egyptian?
Okay.
Who is trying to liberate these people? Because Paul